Good night story time. Ready? Today's story at Little Cat Doctor's Clinic.
In the beautiful forest, there lived a smart and kind little cat named Mimi. Mimi loved to help others. Whenever she saw her friends feeling unwell, she was always the first to run over and gently stroke their heads with her soft paw, saying, "It's okay, it's okay." One time, when a little deer hurt its leg, Mimi used leaves and vines to help bandage it. She stayed with him, chatting until the little deer felt better. Her friends were very grateful for Mimi's care, and Mimi felt so happy to be able to help everyone. One day, Mimi decided to open a little clinic in the forest. She brought lots of branches, leaves, and pine cones to build a small house. Little squirrels saw Mimi setting up her clinic and brought over some pine cones. Little rabbit helped gather soft hay and spread it on the clinic floor. Mimi smiled and said, "Thank you, everyone. Our clinic is going to be great." But Mimi's first day didn't go as planned. Little rabbit bounced in, holding his ears, and said, "Mimi, my ears are so itchy. Can you help me check?" Mimi nervously picked up her stethoscope but didn't know where to listen. She asked softly, "How do you feel?" Little rabbit shook his head and said, "I don't know. It's just itchy." Then, little squirrel came holding his tummy. "Mimi, my tummy really hurts. Can you help me?" Mimi touched little squirrel's tummy, but she didn't know what to do. She felt a little sad and said, "Maybe I'm not meant to be a doctor." She looked at little rabbit and little squirrel walking away, feeling a bit down. "Am I not good enough?" she thought as she sat at the clinic door. Just then, the wise old owl doctor arrived in the forest. He smiled and said to Mimi, "Every doctor starts by learning. Let me teach you." The owl doctor showed Mimi how to use a stethoscope to listen to heartbeats and told her, "If your ear is itchy, maybe a little bug went in. If your tummy hurts, maybe you ate something bad." Mimi studied hard and wrote down each common problem and solution for animals in her notebook. She also learned how to make simple medicine from herbs and how to use warm towels to ease tummy aches. Mimi learned every day from the owl doctor, and she even made little cards with leaf drawings showing different symptoms and treatments. While she studied, she kept saying to herself, "Itchy ears might be bugs. Tummy ache might be from bad food." The next day, the little animals came back to Mimi's clinic. This time, Mimi felt much more confident. She checked little rabbit's ears and found a tiny bug inside. Mimi carefully used tweezers to take the bug out. Little rabbit happily said, "Thank you, Mimi. My ears aren't itchy anymore." Little rabbit jumped up and wiggled his ears, saying, "Mimi, you're amazing." Then, little squirrel came. Mimi prepared a warm compress and placed it on his tummy. After a while, little squirrel's tummy didn't hurt anymore. He smiled and said, "Mimi, you're awesome." Little squirrel gave Mimi a big hug and said, "Thank you. My tummy feels so much better." All the little animals in the forest came to Mimi's clinic, and Mimi helped them with all kinds of little problems. Some little birds had hurt wings, and Mimi helped them with simple bandages. Some little dogs had colds, and Mimi made them warm soup. Everyone praised Mimi. "Mimi, you're the best. You're the best doctor in the forest." Mimi was very happy, but she didn't just treat animals. She also started a health class. She taught the little animals how to stay clean and prevent getting sick. Remember to wash your hands every day and brush your teeth, Mimi demonstrated while talking, and the little animals followed her, doing the hand-washing dance. They even had a contest to see who could brush their teeth the best. Little Fox laughed and said, "Mimi, you're not just a doctor, you're our health teacher." From then on, Mimi's clinic became the most popular place in the forest. She not only fulfilled her dream of becoming a doctor, but she also helped the little animals stay healthy, and everyone became much happier. Mimi also learned an important lesson. As long as you learn with all your heart, your dreams will definitely come true.
Thinking time. If you were the little cat doctor, how would you help the squirrel with a stomach ache?